Good day, my name is Doug, and you are watching me play The Crust. And I have been missing for a couple days. If anybody was expecting me, I do apologize. I had a bad fall the other day, and basically didn't move yesterday. So, here I am. Now let's go ahead and get started. Well, let's see, what have I got here? I'm at 100%. Just coming in tonight. That's a good thing. Let's see, before sunset, 16 hours. Okay, what we got going on down here? Got nice production going on, although we are completely full up on silicon oxide again. And my extra two are not built yet. So let's increase their priority and try and get them going, because obviously that is an issue. And let's go ahead and get this guy up and running. So extractor, we want him facing the other direction. Okay, there. And I've got the money, so not a problem that way.
Package delivered. Research complete.
Okay. Now he's doing steel, sorry. What was this one again? Oh, come on, there we go. Silicon, okay. So, which one of these is my silicon? Would be that one. So, we will go ahead and knock off a bit of this. And bring him in. Just like that. $23,000. Okay, we'll build that. Research complete on the large bulk storage. Well, that's good. Okay, so we need some orange. And having the components factory available for more components is always a good thing. And then cargo unload. Drop these gentlemen off nice and close. Okay. Now we need to have this. Available for rare earth elements. Feeding into this, the wall. Yeah, it's powered, good. Okay, consumption 4.4, I'm not sure why. Good for 20 days, and I know that's longer than the night's going to be, so that's also good. get that powered. And these guys are, yeah, they're set for silicon. That's good. And what do we have for contracts? Okay, available. Whoops, we do have a fair number of contracts here. 300, I don't have 300. Don't have 2,000. 76 I do have, but I don't have 2,000 of those, and I don't have fuel. Okay. 111 of these plates, I do have those. 40, well, it gives me some science, that's good. Okay. 2 days, but 30 days to load. Let's go ahead and accept this one. And then we'll get those up. 111, that works. Okay. That is me holding the control key down when everything lights up like that. That's kind of the way my hand rests on this. Okay, we have okay, and this is more silicon. Yep, don't need that at the moment. That's ice. Come on, there we go, more titanium. Okay. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep this as... Here we go. 45,000. There we go. And more engineering points. That's good. Let's go see what he's up to. Okay, requires resources, which I cannot do until I get an expedition center going. So, is there anything here? Anything that's hidden? Nope. Okay. Let's go up to the fuel plant. Required resources. Just seeing if there's anything I see offhand where I can just do a clean pickup. And it doesn't look like it. Yep, it's everything. So, okay. Going to the surface, I want to see what I got going on up here. He's getting pretty close to finished. Except for microcircuits. Okay, so what do I need for microcircuits? Oh, that's right, I already have something being built. Okay. Gentlemen, I need you to finish up building things here. What's going on? He needs microcircuits. They need concrete. I have 119,000 credits, so let's see how much microcircuits are going to cost me. Buy. Microcircuits are 2K each. So if I get 10, that's 22. If I get 20, it should be enough for everything. Machine. Where can I put it? Could put it right there. And we will make it for organic material. Because obviously this one is full. No, it's not full. Wait a minute. Let's not waste. What are you full of? You're full of that. Why aren't you going over here? Well, that's interesting. Why aren't they moving this stuff out? Okay. We will go ahead and give him a higher priority and see if that does it. Oh, it needs to be done by drones. That would explain it, because the drones are all busy right now. Well, we'll let them go ahead and do their thing, and then reduce priority again. Cargo pod ready. So, let's get it to land and get everything that needs microcircuits taken care of. Let's go ahead and eliminate these since they're very low priority or they're not very efficient. Up, Hope 2's down. Hope 2 has just collided with the moon. According to the sensors, a couple of surface modules sustained damage, but nothing irreparable. We can consider ourselves lucky. Thanks to the station commander for mitigating the impact, otherwise the consequences could have been much worse. It's time to deal with this mysterious meteorite once and for all, Director. I've marked the station's crash site on the map. The remaining crew on board is beyond saving, but onboard computer data might answer many questions. Let's take a look at what I can do for contracts. Hunger relief. It's an urgent one. We always like to take care of urgent ones. So we will accept that. Send the resources. Send it. And what else can we do? Anything else urgent? Don't have 450, okay. Okay. It's not urgent, but it's a fair amount of money, which I can definitely use. For 76 of my components, and I have 121 of them. So, we will accept that. Send resources. Can we get? No. We'll probably get them in that. Yep. Send it. That'll keep everybody busy.
The repeater has begun working, and you will now regularly discover new signals on the moon's surface.
Oh, yay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Good. Of course, I don't believe it's actually powered at the moment, but it's good. Okay. Let's head back down below. Where I was just in the middle of removing this. Okay, and is there anything in there? Nope. So we will go ahead and zero that out. Okay, no connection. Yep, he has no connection. I'll have to put that in as a plug. Okay. Where did that come up at? Oh, we need frames. That's what it's doing it. Okay. have space for the expedition control center. Here's the inputs, here's the outputs. But as I recall, we're really near the edge of the map here, so let's put the inputs on the other side and give some room for the outputs. We'll make that where it's going to go. Okay. And he's going to be demanding a lot of stuff from us. Okay. That is backing up because that is full. Because we need frames. Well, I'm a long way from building frames, so how much are they going to cost me? Oh, a fair bit. I always like to get a few extra. 33. Let's go ahead and order those in because I need that built up now. But that does bring me fairly low on money, so let's get these guys built. That'll get these guys loaded so much faster. Okay. How is this coming? He's still only got 2. And this gentleman, he's almost full. There we go. He's done. Contract completed. Oh. Okay. Obviously I didn't look at that close enough. Not when I need money. But the reputation was good. What do we got here? Orbiter S1. Oh, that's coming in with those, right. Okay, and he's done now. Cargo pod ready. Please land. Okay, that was a goodly amount of money, which I needed pretty badly. And now this is getting built, which is good. We are actually now in the part of the game where I basically don't speed things up except like for when I'm on the lunar surface doing travel. Gotta stay on top of this stuff or it can get away from you pretty easily. So if you're expecting me to move fast, well, it may happen on occasion, but for the most part I keep it pretty stable. Let's see. He's charging. And it's the beginning of the day. Let's go below. Now. Yep, he needs to be scanned. So, we are getting out to the point where trying to scan stuff is going to become an issue. Okay. That's right, I did find aluminum, that's good. You can see where I'm running into range issues. That looks to be it though, so... really need those microcircuit factories working. What are they waiting on? Carbon fiber is something I'm going to need to come up with pretty soon too. Let's jet over here. Yep, that's all silicon. I have a lot of silicon going in. Okay, there's no cargo going up right now, so we'll go ahead and bring those guys back. There we go. Okay, he's gone up. And there's the top end of this. Not built yet. And we need 2 more modular frames. Did I not get enough modular frames? Nope, I need more modular frames. Okay. Definitely not something I'm very happy about. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get that finished up though. Production is full again. Oh, but it's getting taken care of this time. That's good. Complete the contract. Protest. Let's see what that is. 100, and I don't have any of those yet. Yep, I'm at 0. So until these guys freaking get built,
Research complete.
let's go ahead and pause things. Let's take a look. Hello, Flight Control Center. Okay. I'm not even ready to think about the Flight Control Center yet. So, but I do think I need the conveyor. And we need green. Well, if I'm going to be doing that, if I'm going to be doing the carbon fiber, I'm going to need more food type things. Okay, and I think I'm going to pull down my miners for right now, because we need to get caught up on the build type things. Unpause it. Okay, what do we have down here? A whole bunch of silicon in storage. Okay, that's what I needed, was to have some people working over there. That's good. Let's get this built. Do have stuff in there. So, as much as I've tried to keep this organized, now we're just going to let stuff flow. Cargo pod ready. Just making sure that that doesn't need frames, because that would really screw up things. this is where we're going to get a little tricky, because I have to remember how to do this. But oops, no, it's too far. That comes into the side. Okay, and this is going to be for steel. This will be for concrete. This will be for silicon. And this will be for titanium. Oops, I need aluminum too. This will be for aluminum. Okay. So steel. We're going to allow steel and not allow steel. Okay, this is going to be for concrete, and we're not going to allow concrete. This is going to be for, whoops, no. This is going to be for silicon, and this is going to be not allowing silicon. This will be for allowing titanium. This will be for not allowing titanium. So what happens, it'll get diverted into these various chutes, which is important. Okay. And this will be for aluminum, and this will not be for aluminum. Okay, now if I've done this right, we should be able to build all, and this will start filing everything up here. Okay. just concrete. Let's go see what the rover's got. So, the rover has found a small-scale hydrogen fuel factory. Fuel factories appeared on the moon following the widespread use of hydrogen engines and fuel generators. The site contains a number of tanks and cisterns, many pipes and production facilities. The place appears to be abandoned, with neither security personnel nor working machinery anywhere to be seen. The equipment and facilities are suitable for dismantling, but the availability of fuel supplies is questionable. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here. Let's see if there's anything hidden. Oh, yes. Quite a bit of stuff hidden, huh? Okay, let's head off in this direction first. 3 for movement. And 1 for the scan. What do we have? Okay, something over in this direction. 3 for movement. And 1 for the scan. Here we go. It's a storage facility. Let's go. Okay, 3 to get this out of the way fast. Storage 1 requires resources. Okay, an unknown company storage facility. Industrial corporations have constructed similar structures on the moon to store materials before they are shipped to Earth. Container depots, hangars, open areas for storing bulk goods, and covered storage facilities can all be found on the surface of the satellite. Many of these facilities were damaged by the disaster, but resources could still be there. And we'll do a scan just to see if there's anything there, anything more to be discovered. Nope. Okay, let's see. I came from here, so that's where I'm returning to, because there was a whole bunch of stuff over here. And while it's doing that, I'm going to go back down to the surface. These things are still being built. Concrete is really an issue. Now I'm regretting having disassembled my 2 concrete plants. Let's see what we're lacking here. Believe it or not, slag. That is what's holding us up. That is not usually something that holds us up. In fact, I'm kind of surprised that we aren't getting slag from the aluminum production. 23. Because that seems pretty high. Oh. seems like we should be producing a fair amount of slag, doesn't it? Well, you do what you can do. Okay, got one. Got 88 grand, I need more. So, what's available? Well, we're not sending that stuff off, think you know. Let's go back to the top. IEF. No. Wait. Okay, no. These guys, nope, not doing it. 21 of those, okay. 202, nope. 151. If I had more titanium, oh well. Malachite. Titanium, nope. And nope. Fasum. Titanium plates. And no. Okay. Nope. Nope. Dang. Come on, guys. We need to get production moving. Okay. So, what is holding this guy home? Of course. Well, just to get things moving, we'll go ahead and give him a higher priority. And hopefully that will work. Okay. And coming back down here. See, everybody's feeding into this. I don't understand why we have a strictly uniform silicon delivery here.
Hi.
Hey Pum, how you doing?
Good.
Good. Okay. Rover is idle. He's back at the fuel plant. Let's take a look and see what else we have available out here.
Hi, Bubba.
Okay, let's go ahead and head up here, because this generally indicates something secret that's not on the map.
Sure hope. He's got his dog. There. Otherwise, we'll have to have him.
Okay.
The dog is the most important, right, Bubba? Isn't that what you
One for the scan.
Huh? Bubba? Bubba?
Something continuing up here.
I know.
3 for the movement.
Most because he just shot. How you doing, bud? Is the item the most important, right? Dear God, you are looking so big right now. Hello.
And I'll be right back.
Have you fed the dog?
Not yet.
Okay. Will you take care of that?
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. Love
Okay, love you. That was my wife. I do need to answer her when she talks to me.
you. Ha ha.
Okay, and then 1 for the scan. So, okay, and there it is. Let's go find out what it is. There's a lot more up here, though. And one for the scan. Continuing up this way, 3 for movement. Actually, I'm going to put it back on 1 because I want to go down and see how my storage facility is coming.
Director, I congratulate you. Our lunar production is so popular that companies are willing to approach us directly, bypassing the common tender system. Certainly this is great news, and by fulfilling urgent contracts, we will receive increased rewards and earn an excellent reputation. However, companies will expect us to be supplied in remarkably short time. If we can't meet their expectations or if we frequently reject their requests, they'll think twice next time before contacting us. I strongly encourage you to take urgent contracts to a higher level, because the entire business reputation of our company depends on them.
Okay. So, yep, it still isn't done. And let's take a look at the urgent contracts, if there are any. Oh, that's right. Urgent contracts will pop up as they appear. Okay. Back down below. Things are starting to get backed up. Out to the base. Okay, let's take a look, see if what he finds. Huh. Really expected him to find something out here. Okay, let's go take a look. There we go. Stranded convoy. Stranded convoy. Couple of rovers in a camping convoy after the explosion on the moon and the subsequent collapse of the lunar infrastructure. Facility personnel began attempting to leave the facilities and reach evacuation points on standard rovers. This convoy is stopped due to equipment failure and battery drain. These people really need help with spare parts and supplies. In return, they are willing to give you everything they have. I don't have an expedition center yet, so can't help them. Urgent contract available. Let's see. I can't do it. Okay. Let's do a scan. Whoops, one. There we go. And we'll head down this way. 3. No, 1. Let's go back to the moon. Up to the surface. Let's see how we're doing up here. Good, this is finally... Okay, this is definitely only doing silicon. Silicon dot dot dot. does that only feed against silicon? There's other stuff there. I mean, we need to feed silicon, don't get me wrong. I need to get this out of there. But kind of like for other things to go as well. Yep, still is that waste product, just they're not producing enough of it. Let's see what happens if I suddenly make this not available to silicon. Okay, that makes me happier. Other stuff is there, it's just not coming through. Clear selection. Urgent contract available. Not making those right now, sorry. And back up to the supply outpost. Okay. Okay. And I've already read this, so does he see anything else? I do believe he does. Yep. So we will head there. We will continue heading there. Crashed capsule. A standard cargo transportation capsule has crash landed on the moon surface. These capsules are typically used for routine transport between the moon, Earth, and orbital stations and surface installations. Unfortunately, this one lost control and collided with the lunar terrain. The wreckage of the capsule and its cargo is scattered across the area. With sufficient time and effort, you may be able to find valuable items hidden among the debris. Okay, well, I was going to, once I'd finished searching this entire area, I was going to call this game, but there's so much here that we're just going to have to put it off till next time, because my dog has indicated that he wants attention. So, I need to go ahead and call it here. Let's go ahead and put a pause on things. I will probably be back shortly, but in the meantime, I wish you all well. Please, if you like what I'm doing, you like my gameplay, comment, like, and follow. That's all I can ask. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Take care.